Live again, people. We're live again, people. And this one's going to be jumping around as far as conversation goes, like most episodes, but more so because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I just finished this movie about an hour ago, ish. What time is it? Yeah, more or less hour and a half. I don't remember. That's not the point. I don't really have too much to say about this movie, unfortunately. But I do have a quick intro, so I'm going to drop that, and we're going to get into this discussion. And there's going to be a lot of random horror chat in this episode. I'm letting you guys know ahead of time. But we'll be right back. We're back again, people, for another episode of Horror with Sir Sturdy. And tonight we are reviewing Edge of the Knife. Be sure to stay put to see how we feel about this shit. I'm telling you this now. As soon as I shut the fuck up, we're gonna start talking again. Kind of like when Debo leaves. Here we go. Welcome to the madness. I'll tell you.
Yep.
But before we dive into this, how you doing today, James? How's it going?
Doing all right. How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
I wish I was happier when I watched this movie. Well,
I'm with you on that. Because this shit was just it
early rating.
One's
most likely my final rating.
Oh yeah, this will definitely stay with me. 1 sec. I'm just posting this up here. So again, I'm gonna lock it into the comments. This right here is a GoFundMe for co-host Better Half. She kicked cancer's ass, but of course, you know, bills and all that shit adds up. Finances add up. So if you can help, if you can donate, please donate. If you can donate or not, at the very least, share the link so others can see it and kind of share it out and help out. But it's pinned to the top. It's also in the description. It's the first link after the IMDB link. And for Facebook users, you guys are link number 2. So click that second link if you want your name and likeness to be popped up if you're watching from Facebook. And again, one last time, hashtag Team Dene, of course. The GoFundMe, if you guys can afford to help, please do. Either way, please share. Now, early ratings, James. Early ratings. I'll let you go first with this one.
All right. Boring. 2.
I'm honestly gonna agree with you on both of that. The fucking boring and the 2. Like visually, this movie was fucking beautiful. Seriously, this movie was fucking beautiful visually, but it was just fucking. It was boring.
Yeah, like, it's one of those things too. The name of the movie, The Edge of the Knife. What the fuck are they talking about? There's no knife. No one's getting murdered. Nothing. It's like a tribe. So let's do this really quick. Right?
Native Americans.
It's like I don't even know what they are. I forgot they said what their the group was called, the clan. But basically they're at this one location. They fish for black cod. So it's like a ritual thing. Like if you get it, you have luck for the year or something. This one dude was so obsessed to get it that he snuck out in the middle of the night with bad waters and everything. Wake up in the morning, his friend like, "Where is he?" The girl's like, "He knows what he's doing." Goes and finds a dead fucking dude on the rocks. So I'm like, okay, he's dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
But so they leave. The guy who went missing is running in the jungle, losing his mind, like he's a caveman. It's like he's going right straight up like fucking an animal. He's turning into an animal basically, and he's starving. So he's like sea urchin. He bit it, and it's got all the spikes in his face now. So he kind of looks fucked up because he's swollen. He has spikes. He looks like some kind of creature. But it's basically a movie watching him go mad, acting like an animal. Then they find him at the end and start killing people.
I wish. But didn't so
nope.
I know somehow he accidentally kills his son. Or something, right?
Yes. It's because he took him out on the boat. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he accidentally kills his son or whatever, and then from that on, I can understand why he loses his mind from that. But I just wish more happened.
Yeah, like I don't now that then they started bringing in. When you're paying attention to the movie, they're saying that it's kind of like whoever they worship put a curse on them, and you start turning into that creature or whatever the hell that thing is. But it didn't. It was a guy just losing his mind.
See now, here's what would have been better if like the sun and all that stuff and the beginning parts were flashback scenes, quick flashback scenes. And if the guy turns into the creature or whatever the case may be, if that happens, that would have helped a fucking lot.
Yeah. You mean it'll be a real horror movie?
Yeah.
I thought this was more like a fucking documentary.
I felt the same way. It almost felt like a documentary in a sense. That's one. And two,
or I'm watching National Geographic Channel or something.
It's on Shudder. Shudder is a horror movie app. That's where I pulled the movie from.
Shudder uses they got their shit too, but it's not like I don't think this is a Shudder original.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. So this movie, of course, it's on there, but it's supposed to be a horror movie in the sense of maybe like your mind losing your mind type fear.
Yeah, I could see.
There's no monster. He didn't turn into a real creature. He wasn't really possessed.
Not even
like that.
Not even that. Like nothing. Like again, there was. I mean, yes, don't get me wrong. Your child dying is terrible, but I mean, for a horror movie, that's all that really happened besides him kind of losing his mind. But he wasn't doing anything. Like he wasn't doing.
No one's killing. Nope. I thought he's gonna go kill the tribe, like his friends and shit.
If he killed some of the village or whatever, did something like that, or just something like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
But it was just.
Now, don't get me wrong. There's probably, if anything about this movie, there's probably like a hidden message in here. But it was so boring, I didn't catch it.
Like it was. I watched it. It was hard to like really lock in on this fucking movie. It was hard to.
You want to know what the most important part of this movie that caught my ear? I mean, that was more interesting than the whole movie.
What's that?
Is when he was talking to his woman, and they're talking like she was cheating on him with the other dude, and he was like, everybody knows whose baby that is, who that child is, and I was like, oh shit, we got some Jerry Springer up in this hut.
And again, still nothing.
But that's like nothing. Then he just storms off mad, and then he goes, "I'll end this," because they've seen a sighting of him, and he's going to go try to capture his friend and try to, basically, I don't know if he was going to try to kill him or just capture him, but they end up tying him up. Yeah, and here's the thing. That's what. Okay, explain the ending to me. What did you get out of the ending?
So I seen that they like tied him up or whatever, and they were pouring something on him. They did something to pour something.
Yeah, it was like a ritual thing because they're thinking he's possessed by that spirit.
Yeah,
or whatever their god, whoever they're believing in, who gives you bad luck and shit. I forgot the name is like Tomunga or I forgot. I don't want to butcher it, but so they're doing like pouring like hot water on him. I don't know, and he's squirming around like. Then so here's the thing. It didn't seem like it ended like, yeah, he's cured and they're all happy again. He's back. It just basically ended like that.
Yeah.
I was like, the fuck is that? I'm like, what's going on here? What happened to him? You know, is he, you fix him? Or did you have to kill him off? I don't know.
So here's the IMDB like little thing. Just a sentence. It says, when a man accidentally causes the death of the son of his best friend,
yep,
the man is racked by grief and runs into the woods. Like that's it.
That's it. Then
That's
he
it.
loses his mind. He starves, so he's seeing hallucinations. Not really seeing hallucinations, but he's like losing his sight of humanity, and then he starts eating like shit like an animal. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Bullshit.
Yeah, so to me, it didn't feel like a horror movie.
Not at all, man. Not at all. It didn't feel like a horror. It just, I don't know. Like
Yeah. I don't know either. This should be in a different category. This is like one of them, like, oh my god, oh wow, like, oh, he's losing his mind. It's like one. I don't even know what genre it would be. It's probably What do you think it'll be? Psychological?
Yeah, psychological. Mostly a psychological thriller.
I wouldn't say thriller. I'll say a drama, because, like I said, there's nothing thrilling happened. He was just losing his mind, and it was like a whole bunch of dialogue. I thought he was going to kill the little girl, or that girl. No, this was a little girl, some girl.
He didn't.
Where she started running down, but he didn't. He was like acting like a caveman, like he was an animal, like he's scared, he was afraid, and then he runs into the woods. I'm like, come on, you could at least fucking so one person die. Oh, he did get in a fight with the friend though, because the friend is trying to catch him, and so they're like rumbling around the ground. But
that was the IMDB synopsis. Here's the one from Shudder. I'm not going to pronounce what town or country, whatever it's in, because it's not going to happen, people. As a matter of fact, I'll pull it up on the.
You don't want to butcher it because you don't know the link, how to pronounce
not at all
the words in the language.
So. It is in the 1800s. I'll say that, but I'll copy and paste this to the comments, and I'll pull it up on the screen. So if any of you know how to pronounce that or say that shit, for those of you watching for the audio, you're going to be screwed on this. But that. So it takes place there in the 1800s at a seasonal fishing camp. Two families endure conflict between the nobleman and his best friend, and their names. After the one guy causes an accidental death of his friend's son, he flees into the woods to the rainforest, descending into madness and transforming into whatever the creature's called, transforming into the wild man, which you can kind of say that.
He did go wild. That's what I'm getting at. He did go like an animal. He's definitely a wild man.
When the families return in the spring, they discover he has survived the winter, which is wild.
Yep.
Can he be rescued? Can he be rescued and return to his humanity?
And basically, that's how they caught him.
His friend wrestles with deep desire. Well, his deepest desire, which is revenge. Of course, you understand why.
Yeah.
But it's still like, I don't know. I know it's indigenous horror, but it just wasn't. And I want to see more indigenous horror. Don't get me wrong. I want to see more horror in general, but I want to see better. Yeah. Like for these type of films, we're supposed to be like more of a serious take on it, and I guess
like cannibalism in it, or people dying, something
crazy. But you want a good story with these type of movies, but you also want something that's gonna pull you in. But like, it was just boring. It was boring. And the funny thing is, there doesn't even have to be a bunch of killing in it. Like there could just be some shit. It wasn't really much to go on. Like we were saying earlier, a few minutes ago, it felt more like a documentary than a movie. It was like a mix between both, I guess. You know what it made me think of? The museum in Albany. You know, you go to the Native American section, you can push the thing and kind of hear the stories. That's what that felt like to me, but not as entertaining, because I love the museum and I love doing that shit there. Like since I was a child up till now, like I'm sure I'll be there. I'll probably be there sometime in 2023. I doubt I'll be there at the end of this year. But I believe me and the wife went sometime earlier this year. And guess what? I went through the whole museum. Of course, I have a couple new things, but the shit that I've seen as a kid, I always go by those things, and that's one of the exhibits I always go by. Important to this story? A little bit. But now what I'm getting at though is like they could have done so much more. Like there's a movie I reviewed on here. Actually, it's the first movie I ever reviewed with Ibrahim, if I'm not mistaken, and it was on this episode, called The Ritual.
Oh yeah, The Ritual is good.
That was fucking good as shit. But
Yeah,
this
that's a
year,
good one.
I got nothing from it. If someone has watched this movie though, and you're listening or watching the podcast, drop in the comments and let us know how you felt about this movie. Maybe we missed something. Maybe you could break it down. I'm not gonna lie to you and say I'm gonna go back and watch it again because I'm not. But maybe you can open my eyes to something else for the next time I encounter a movie similar to this or just in general. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
Nope.
Like,
it was boring. It was watch if you feel like it, but you're not going to miss anything if you don't.
I'll say I guess you could say kind of watch at your own risk type of deal. Yeah, I'll go with you on that. Just watch it if you want to.
But I'm going to keep my 2 because it wasn't like crazy horrible. It was just boring. And like it was nice to look at, like the parts of the jungle when he's running through and what he's doing, eating eating the fucking sea urchin and shit. Really good camera work. I liked how it looked. It's just the story was boring and it didn't feel like a horror movie. That's the only reason why it's so low.
Yo, the visuals were fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, great how they did it. Yeah,
phenomenal. I just wish the story was
jungle, the water, everything just looked crisp and really clean, you know?
Yeah. By the way, people, I do want to show you guys this really quick. So, as you guys know, I do watch parties every Friday, and right now I started with, Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
So what I'm doing, people, is the watch parties I'm doing Fridays. Going through all the Harry Potter movies, doing one every Friday until we're done with all the Harry Potter franchise. And I did this review, dropped it yesterday. So go check that out on Popcorn and Pints after this, though. Don't, wait till this is done. It's not a long review either, but I'm going to start doing these Popcorn and Pints presents sturdy reviews, and I'm also going to be doing over here on Horror with sturdy reviews. So I do watch parties for movies. I don't know if I'm going to do it for shows yet. If I do, that may be a Patreon thing. But for movies, a good maybe 15-minute, half-hour max, if that. But a good little 15-minute review on how I feel these movies and all this, that, and the third. So make sure you guys tune in for that. And the next watch party will be actually tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern time. 6:30 Eastern time. I will be mentioning this again for Wednesday.
Was that episode 3 and 4?
Yes, sir. Episodes 3 and 4, and then Friday, Harry Potter 2, The Chamber of Secrets. Right. And again, go back to this, check this review out, see how I felt about the movie. Because I'm not going to tell you here. I'm not telling from here on out. I know people ask me my ratings and all that stuff. The only way you're going to get that is if you go and watch the content. I'm not telling you guys. No more spoilers. You guys got enough spoilers for me for the Harry Potter thing about how I felt about it on the Popcorn and Pints review from Saturday. So now, go check it out. But it's just something fun. It's just something fun. I was like, you know what? Let me just... I should do more with these watch party things. I should create more content with these watch parties. Let me start doing some reviews and was it last? I think it was last night. The wife was like, because I was telling her about this, the review, and posted on blah blah blah. She's like, "Oh, cool." She's like, maybe I'll jump on a review with you one of these days with that, because it's pre-recorded, and we'll see. We'll see.
So if it's out bad, she's like, "You're not playing that. Delete that one."
No, that's not how these reviews work. However it comes out.
No, that's cool. I really hope she does. I do. She has to get involved, man.
I hope she does too. She's up here for the watch party. She can come, even if she don't want to be on camera. She could sit over there and talk.
Yeah,
exactly. Set up the mic so she can be heard.
Yeah.
Or she could sit right over here and kind of we'll see what happens. Oh, no promises, but we'll see what happens.
What about let's talk about let people know what we're doing Thursday.
Good thinking, James. I forgot to post the poster for it.
I'm kind of smart. I forgot the title. It's not Nightmare Maker. Was it Billy Baker?
No.
What the fuck is it?
Butcher Baker Nightmare Maker.
Butcher Baker Nightmare Maker.
Yeah.
One of the stupidest fucking names I ever heard. I thought this was going to be a horror comedy just because of the title. I really did. But we'll talk about it Thursday. I got some shit to say about that one. You didn't see it yet.
Nope. Not till.
I watched it Monday.
You watched it Monday?
Yeah. I watched them back to back. I was like, I watched this one, then I watched that one.
What's your nightmare?
Yeah.
On Thursday?
Oh wow. Yep.
Yo, your fucking reaction, you were just like, oh.
Because I want to say shit, but I was like, fuck, don't do it.
Just wait.
Gotta wait.
Just wait.
But yeah, that's Thursday. So then we spin the wheel Thursday. Hopefully we'll get some good movies.
I'm freaking crossing my fingers, yo, because again, I don't, and here's the thing too, like I don't mind a bad movie if I have a good time with it. If there's, corny, cheesy stuff, cool kills, titties is always a plus. But there's just some that are just like, oh my god, it's so fucking boring. I don't regret watching any movie I watch, including Blood Lake, just because I could say I watched it, I guess. But I want something that's more like, holy shit, yeah, this was fun, this was good, or whatever. Just something that can be a cool, fun conversation, because this ain't it. This ain't it. Edge of the fucking knife, man. Edge of the fucking knife. Oh, 1 second.
Yeah. Oh. Jeez.
And just because I didn't have anything pulled up for Wednesday, I'll pull that up for you guys right now. Boom. Raining on both of us. Both of us got our umbrellas.
She looks better though.
Well, yeah. You know what it is? Just because of my background. Like if I was standing where she was, we wouldn't look the same.
You can tell your brother and sister.
No, I don't want to say that. No comment.
No, that's a good show.
But no, that's
cool. You're reviewing that tomorrow. I finished it, of course.
If you guys have not started this and you have Netflix, check it out. Seriously, check it out. And for those of you that are, I say around our age group and older, those of you who know the original, who've seen the original Wednesday
any version, even the cartoons. Everybody, you know how Wednesday is.
Yeah.
And the cartoon ones, or even the TV show and the movies, like Family Values and everything.
No, but I'm saying don't go by those, because she has like the Wednesday attitude, but she still puts
but she's older. She's in high school. She's not playing the young.
True. It gets pretty dark in some spots, and actually
it's fucking great.
I'm not spoiling anything for you guys, don't worry. But I was reading the other day, actually. There was something Netflix. It was something, I don't remember what scene it was or what it was. I believe it was from one of the first 2 episodes, though, that Netflix kind of wanted to push back on it because they said it was kind of dark, too dark or whatever, and they wanted to make it kind of more friendly. But I'm like, I'm glad that whatever they did, they pushed to keep it in there, and I'm glad.
Was it the part where they put the piranhas in the pool?
Actually, no, that may have been it.
And it ate one of his testicles.
Was it that? That's the only spoiler you're going to get from us for Wednesday. Unless I decide to review it, but I probably won't.
That's the very first episode. Like the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, it was fucking great. The show is good. I really hope if the rumors are true, season 2, and you heard they were going to try to do 3 to 5.
I can't remember if it was 3 or 4. Or I think it was 3 or 4. I just said 3 to 5 to kind of be safe. I think it's between 3 and 5. But
dude, I hope so. If they can add more family members in, get another stories going, if they can make this work, I hope they do, because it's great.
They will.
I was so pleased with this. I was hoping it wasn't going to be a bomb.
You know what's cool too about that show? Just from the first 2 episodes, yo. Because I'm just going by what I've seen. Just from the first 2 episodes, you get introduced to so many different characters to the point to where you're just like, and not
hooked, man. It just grips you.
The episodes are an hour long a piece. So an extra half hour, 20 minutes is a fucking movie. 15 minutes even. I mean, shit, I guess you can make an hour-long movie. Either way, they're hour-long a piece. And everything they show you in an episode, it's not like it's it's overdone where you're just like, holy fuck, they showed way too much. It's like they kind of...
No, they were building the story. They're doing character development, introducing the cast. Who's this person? You get to know their background. They did a really while having a fucking mystery thing going on in the background. It's a fucking good show, man.
It is. Like I'm really enjoying it, and I'm right now. I I ended up starting a week later than what I wanted to. Originally, I told you guys I'm gonna start November 23rd, but
I did too. I started late. I watched the first 4 episodes. Then my wife said she would watch it, so I was like, I'll start it over. Let's do it. So I went from 1 again, and then we finished it.
That's another plus about shows like that in certain movies. I'll say more so for you because your wife's not really a movie person or TV person in general, like you always say. Is like she'll sit down and watch those with you, so you get time to kind of chill, kick it, whatever. And same on my end to the extent of like my wife loves movies and all that stuff, but we watch a lot of stupid shit on this podcast, and she's just like not. She won't do those, but all the other stuff for the most part she'll watch, especially like the watch party shit. And again, guys, I accomplished a goal. The only thing I did not accomplish with this goal this year was having one new person really quick to review Thanksgiving with us. But got one new person to watch those, and that was my wife. So that's always
that's a win. That's a win.
That's always a play. Next year, hopefully I can get someone else new to watch it. If you haven't seen it, wait till next year and watch it, because I'm going to do a watch party for it next year, 1 and 3, and I'm going to be reviewing it. But I'm hoping to get some more faces on there. I'm really hoping to get some more faces on there because I just enjoy it. It's just going to be one of those things of horror. That'll probably be the only movies that I do every single fucking year, just because. Unless there's another ridiculous, funny because I want it to be if it has to be like a ridiculous horror comedy, hilarious. Then no, fuck it. It has if that's the case, if taking over Thanksgiving, it has to. It's not gonna happen. Never mind. It's not gonna happen.
It also got to have it taking place in
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. I mean,
damn, I don't think so.
Because
well, there is
Amityville
turkey.
I believe I own that.
But it looks like that turkey, right? You didn't watch it yet?
Nah. I don't know.
Oh, you gotta watch it, man. You gotta let me know. Like, if they're already ripping that turkey off.
Here it is.
I gotta watch it. I gotta check it out.
Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna check this out for you guys. As a matter of fact, this may be shit like this. Maybe stuff I do with my sturdy reviews for Horror Without Sturdy. Right now, it's not always gonna be watch party stuff. Sometimes it'll be stuff like this. There you go. And that would be Amityville Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see that. And I've had it for a couple months and just still haven't. I think I forgot I had it because it was sitting under shit. But yeah, this. Oh man.
Yeah.
Holiday horror is fun for me. I love it. And I guess it's obvious, like any other holiday movie, it feels better watching it around that time. Maybe not exactly on that date, but just around that time. Yeah. And yeah, we'll have some Christmas reviews for you guys.
We got some ideas in the background.
Definitely on the December 22nd will be the Christmas episode. I don't think I'm gonna do the whole month of holidays anymore. I may change my mind down the road. I don't know, but the whole month of holiday horror movies. And as far as shark movies go, you're gonna see some reviews not only on this podcast but also on under the Horrors Are Sturdy umbrella under Sturdy Reviews. You're gonna see me doing some animal horror movies because
there's a lot of them.
There's a ton of them, and they're not all the greatest, but they're fucking fun. And yeah, sharks. I got to do some shark movies soon. Like you're gonna see me
more going on than this movie.
Yep. Yes. Santa
the worst shark movie has more going on than this movie.
So at least you get to see. I've seen some bad shark movies.
Santa Shark was fucking ridiculous.
I actually like that one though. It's cool. It was a cool concept.
I still never seen House Shark yet.
If you've never seen this, and this is what I was talking about, people, how we talked about this movie for maybe like 10, 15 minutes. The rest of this shit is going to be a bunch of random fun horror stuff. If you have not seen House Shark, you should watch it. If you're into horror comedies, turn your brain off. Maybe have a little weed, maybe have a little drink type of shit. That's the type of movie it is. Turn your brain off. It's ridiculous, but it's fucking funny.
Yeah, check it out.
It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. I watched it. You know, did we reviewed Revenge already, didn't we?
I don't think we ever got to it. Did we? If it was audible. I think it was just recorded on audio.
Yeah, I believe we did a couple of years ago. Or a year.
Revenge was insane.
It was. And it was only 15 minutes. It was a 15-minute short.
Yeah.
Revenge. Let's save it because maybe we can do that as like
it made me laugh too. It should have made me laugh, but it made me laugh.
Same here.
Fucking great.
But let's save that one too, because maybe we could do that for like a quick little. Oh, by the way, next week, not sure what day yet, but next week we're gonna have someone indie horror coming on to show a short, discuss the short, and also review a film with us. So
sweet.
Let's cross our fingers and hope it's something. Not the short, because we've seen his work before.
Okay.
It's a surprise for you guys, James. I'll tell you behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Hopefully the full length feature is good. You know what's funny is a lot of times, quite a few times that I can remember, that we've done the whole short thing. The shorts, quite a few times, were better than the movies that we were reviewing.
Oh yeah, definitely, 100%.
And I'm loving that shit. I'm loving that shit. But
yeah, sure.
So we'll see. We'll see, people. We'll see. You guys will see. You guys will know. You'll see. It'll be fun. And little story, a little background thing he has that he's gonna be telling you guys about it too, which is pretty dope. Like the whole, I forgot what he said exactly. You guys will see that. James.
Yep.
What I want, and anybody that's watching, please answer this. Animal versus horror edition. What would you want to see?
Whoa! Oh.
Not matter of, yeah, like like a mega shark versus a crocodile. You know what I mean? Some shit like that.
I see.
Of course, people have to get involved. But I'll instead of that, I'll say a killer animal movie versus people, not animal versus animal versus people.
I don't know, man. It's tough because part of me wants to go to the comedy side of horror, like some like stupid fucking animal that's like cute, you know, like and it fucks you. It's like just murders the whole fucking town. You know what I'm saying? Like a fucking, like a little bunny or something. A chipmunk, fucking chipmunk, just going around killing people. But then I'm thinking like serious, like what would I watch that would be like, yo, holy shit. Like people are running, they're like in the fucking a forest or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's, for example, like a saber-toothed tiger or something, hunting them down.
See, so basically, with that, because that's a prehistoric thing, so it'd be like people bringing something back and then it just fucking
anything like that, some crazy, or it came back like it was never extinct. It was like in that fucking jungle in a cave or something. They came across it.
I see you.
But
like that.
Yeah, you know, something like that, like where someone's getting hunted. I like, you know, and the fucking creature is like the predator, of course. You know, it's like stealth, seeking them out and trying to fucking kill them and shit. So that's what I kind of like for the creature, like animal movies. But then I do like the dumb ones, like zombies and shit. It sucks about you. You're like, what the fuck is going on? The fucking zombie animals.
Yeah. So many fucking zombie versus funny. Let me think of an animal now. Because you said I feel like I have one, but you know what? A werebear. Like a werewolf, but a bear.
There you go.
Just because.
It turns into a big ass fucking killing machine.
Yeah.
I could see that, yo. Fucking yeah, anything like a fucking killer koala.
Killer koala. That would be killer koala would be fucking hilarious. Killer koalas.
Yeah.
That would be fucking yes. I'm here for it. Oh, this is so cute and cuddly. It just fucking destroys you.
What are those fucking baboons? They make you eat their ass.
We're talking about bestiality. Oh my god. Baboons.
Oh shit! Actually, I think I did see like a fucked up movie like that where a group of baboons and they're like had rabies or something, and they're like
Okay, yeah,
attacking people, killing. It's like one of those type of movies where the fucking animals get like a disease.
yeah. I could see that. I'm sure I've seen something similar to that. Something
Yeah.
similar to that.
Then you had the really fucked up ones where I forgot the name of the fucking movie, but when it came out, I thought it was gonna be something totally different. But it's about a fucking lion in the fucking field and shit, and it's like killing the people in the village.
Is that
I
newer?
forgot. There is a newer one kind of like that, but there's this old one I watched a long time ago.
Oh shit! See, that's
It's something to do with the lion in the fucking like killing villagers and shit. Like, and the guy is like they try to hunt it, and it was fucked up movie. What else is another one kind of like that too? What about the Congo? You ever see that fucking movie? With the gorilla. Shit like that. Those movies are pretty cool.
They are. They're fun. They're fun movies. More fun than this shit that we just reviewed. Oh my god, man! Like again, is if the movie was as good as the cinematography, this movie would have been fucking phenomenal. This movie would have been awesome, but it was not that, and it just. I got nothing, man. I got nothing. I'm sticking with my fucking 2 for this shit. I'm sticking with my 2.
My wife yelled to me. She goes, my wife yelled to me. She said Congo is one of her favorite movies.
Really? Interesting.
I know. I'm shocked. I'm shocked too. I didn't even know she's seen that movie. Wow. Because you don't watch anything. I don't even know if you've seen Little Mermaid.
Fuck you. Oh. Did she say fuck you to you?
Yeah. But yeah, I'm sticking to it too with this movie. Boring. That's all. Was. Like we had nothing else to say about it. That's why we went into a tangent.
I told you guys at the beginning I was gonna happen. And honestly, for movies that are like this, it's probably gonna happen just because.
Yeah. Next week, I think we are going to have a little bit more to say about
Thursday.
It's just what the certain things that happen in the movie. It's like a conversation. So it don't mean it's going to be a great movie, but it'll be more entertaining between us two talking about it.
On his end, I haven't seen it yet, so you'll see how we both feel about this film. Again, he watched it the other day. He watched it yesterday. I'm watching it Thursday, so it'll be locked in. But I'm gonna let you guys know what's coming up again this week. Which Popcorn and Pints is the only thing I didn't tell you guys about. And let me find that. Actually. But we're gonna wrap this one up soon, guys, because I ain't got much else to say. James has nothing much else to say. Let's see. Oh, I remember now. It's I remembered as I looked up the list, but Traffic and Selena from the Rice and Beans. So again,
don't know what Traffic's about. Selena, awesome.
Be on the lookout for that one on Saturday, 9:00 Eastern time. Again, check out the entire Z Network. Awesome content creators on there, and most importantly, seriously, if you guys can go to the GoFundMe at the very least, hit the share. If you can donate, please donate and share. And I'm actually, you know what? I'll open up the link really quick. Well, you know what?
Yeah, definitely help them out.
Yes. Like I told you guys before, one of our co-hosts from Popcorn and Pints.
Also on this show.
He's on this show a lot as well, Chris.
Yep.
Mr. Half. Kick the shit
AKA
out of
Puerto Rican Chris.
Puerto Rican Chris, yes, Puerto Rican Chris. Kick the shit out of cancer.
Rice and Beans.
Yep, that too. Juan, whatever you want to call him. But no, seriously though, his better half kick the shit out of cancer. And you know, medical bills and all that stuff adds up.
Yep. And procedures out of work. Bills start piling. Need a little help. Yep.
So if you can afford to donate, please donate. If you can donate or not, please at the very least just share the link. The link is in the description as well as I have it pinned on top of the messages. I don't know how that works across the board. but I have it pinned across. You know,
I got it pinned too. I don't know what it does. I don't know what people see. If it's the first thing that comes up when they go,
it should be the first one. I'm not sure if it's going to be across all platforms or not. I have never.
Gotcha.
I know it's Facebook. I'm assuming it'll be the first for all. So again, guys, if you can afford to donate, please donate. If you can afford to, and we can all afford to hit the share button. We can all afford to hit the share button because again, she has a great heart. Chris has a great heart. They'll help anybody, and you know they need help, so let's help. But one last time with what's coming up on with Sturdy. Again, go on over to Popcorn and Pints and check out this review, as well as all the other content on there. Thursday's review, Butcher Baker, the Nightmare Maker.
Woo! Fucking title, man. Butcher Baker, Nightmare Maker.
Wednesday. That's tomorrow, guys. Episodes 3 and 4.
There you go.
And again, this shit is fucking awesome. And I only watched 2 episodes. Like I watched 2 episodes and I'm hooked already from 2. This many. Not this many, but this many. And then lastly, people, just lastly, for Friday, Harry Potter 2, The Chamber of Secrets. Watch party, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. And that one logo is Stream Lounge, and you guys know HBO Max.
That's why I call my butthole.
HBO Max or Stream Lounge?
No, Chamber of Secrets.
On that note, I'll see you nightmares. You guys have an amazing fucking night. Peace.